You open your eyes for the first time, and all you see is gold. Gold on the walls, on the linens, in the air itself. Gold on the trembling hands of your wet nurse as she whispers prayers older than the language you'll one day be forced to master. You are not just born royal, you are born divine. The priests say you're the reincarnation of Ra himself, a living god. But you don't feel like a god. You feel small, cold, watched. Even now, as an infant, your existence is a political event. Your father is Pharaoh, lord of the two lands. But your mother is not his great wife, she's his third. That makes you dangerous. You're not the expected heir. You're a variable, an unplanned, unpredictable miracle. So they contain you the only way they know how, with rituals. By the time you can stand, you're being paraded through temple courtyards as commoners chant your name and fall to their knees. Servants carry you like you're made of glass and fear. Priests press sacred oils into your forehead. You're barely forming thoughts, and already the world around you expects you to carry the weight of the sun. You start to believe it. How could you not? But one person doesn't. Your older half-brother, Satan, watches you from the shadows. Not with hatred, not yet. But with something colder, calculation. You're 3 when you're made to recite your first public sentence. It's not mama, it's not papa. It's something your tutor drilled into you for weeks. I am the son of Ra, born of the stars, chosen to bring order to the land. You say it. They applaud. You say it again. Louder. Again. With a smile. It's the first time you feel love, and it's entirely conditional. Your life becomes a performance. Every breath is rehearsed. You're told when to blink, when to speak, how to sit, how to stand. They feed you legends instead of food. They dress you in ceremonial linen that itches like punishment. The palace is your world now, a golden cage where the guards smile but never leave, where every servant is a spy and every toy is a test. You want to laugh when a monkey throws figs at a nobleman. But gods don't laugh. You want to cry when your cat dies. But gods don't mourn. You begin to understand that your feelings are not yours anymore. They belong to Egypt. At 5, you start to realize that people are afraid of you. Not the peasants, but the people closest to you. Your mother treats you like something sacred and tragic. Your father visits you less and less. When he does, he stares past you, as if you're already a statue. You ask him once if you can leave the palace, maybe go see the Nile. He puts a hand on your head and says, "A god belongs where he is worshipped." You never ask again. At 6, you're placed in the royal house of instruction. You expect school. It's not school. It's indoctrination. You spend hours copying glyphs onto papyrus until your fingers bleed. You're taught how to breathe like Osiris, stand like Horus, and speak only in declarations. You're not taught to think. You're taught to rule, to embody order, ma'at, not question it. Then comes the testing. They say divinity must be proven. You're sealed in a pitch-black chamber with a live snake for 2 days. You're 7. You don't scream. You don't cry. When they open the chamber, they find you holding a limestone idol of Thoth. The snake's skull is crushed. The priests nod. Ra protects his vessel, they say. You don't sleep for 3 nights. Setem stops talking to you. At a feast, he places a lotus flower on your plate. A peace offering, maybe. But you see the brown tinge on the petals. The slow wilt. Poison. You eat around it, say nothing, and from that day on, no one eats before your cupbearer tastes first. This is how gods survive, not through might, but through paranoia. By the time you're 10, the people outside the palace see you as a deity. But inside those stone walls, you're still a child trying to understand why you feel so alone. The great wife refuses to speak your name. Her son, the boy everyone thought would be Pharaoh, is dead. Fever, they say. But you remember the screams, the blood, the way your father didn't even flinch. And that's when you realize you're not next in line. You are the line now, and that's not a crown, it's a target.